Hello guys, welcome back to Minecraft on the PS4. Finally getting another video out to you guys. Again, I'm gonna end up saying this to you guys a million times, but I'm sure you know that. I do apologize for the long delay in between videos. But as you guys know, I got a job now, so that's really taking up, the bulk of my time. And again, no matter how long it goes between videos, I'm not stopping. I have not forgotten about you, and as a matter of fact, it's been like torture to me, honestly, to not be able to make videos for you guys as much as I, normally do. I mean, really, it's been like torture. So, I haven't forgotten you guys, and a huge thank you to all the new subscribers yet again. We're still growing good, but I've noticed in the last few days or so that we've really kind of jumped a little bit more. And so, thank you so much to those of you that are brand new, those of you that have been sticking around. But really, thank you guys for all of the support and for, choosing this channel out of the many, many channels that there are. I mean, I've checked before, and there are 500,000 plus channel, or no, 500 million, excuse me, plus YouTube channels out there. And it is not lost on me that out of those 500 million potential channels, you guys chose mine. And that's freaking insane. So thank you guys. That fact will never be lost on me. So today we're going to do, well, I'm going to try to anyway, we're going to make a cactus farm. Now, I know that this is not something that's super necessary. Very rarely do I use cactuses. But you know what? Somebody, I don't recall who it is, and honestly, I don't even know if this person's still watching anymore. Oh, I want this ink, dude. Come here, you. Kill you, man. But, somebody had been saying for a while that I should do a cactus farm. And you know what I plan to, because as I've said before in this particular series, you know that what I'm trying to do is make all sorts of different kinds of farms. And, I'm trying to do things that I haven't done before and or push myself. So, you know what? A cactus farm is something that I've never done before, so I'm going to do that as well. And so, let me put this away here. But first, what I need to do is get some sand. Because, I got kind of a lot of sand and not really that much sandstone, honestly. But you know what? We're gonna do this. If I can think of the words. We're gonna do this cactus farm in a pyramid, and obviously I'm going to do that pyramid out of sandstone so that it matches the general area. So now, what I'm going to need to do is we'll have to go get some more sand so we can make a lot more sandstone. And also, one of you asked in the comments what the coordinates were for the ocean monument. And that comment was on the video where I found the ocean monument. So I feel pretty certain that I would have mentioned or shown the coordinates in that video, because I do specifically remember, holding my map out and showing you guys. However, it may not have been in that particular video. Let's do this. It may have been in another video. So what I'm going to do is, let's take these as well. And I'm going to take those. I need to go get some sand. And so, the place where I've been getting sand is so close to the ocean monument that when I get there, I'm going to pull out my map and show you guys the coordinates again. Those of you that, are playing together with me on this seed. Well, not together with me, along with me on this seed, then you will know where it is. But guys, I do want to give you a bit of a warning. I'm not entirely sure specifically. Oh, there was some mic pop there. Let me move my mic. There we go. Hopefully that helped. Specifically, I'm not entirely sure exactly which structures, and or geographic structures this affects. But I have noticed, in the past from using and reusing seeds, occasionally, there is a slight difference in, like, the way seeds spawn. Now, and what I mean by that is, like, I don't know, like when we got ice spike biomes, like when those were new, I remember there was a seed I was playing in, and I loaded it up again. I just put the seed in, and loaded it up fresh. I didn't copy and paste the world or anything. But it was weird because when I did that, I got the same world. I did, but you know what? One of the ice spike biomes was actually switched with another biome. So, there was like an ice spike biome in one spot and like a desert biome in another spot, and they were switched. So there was a desert biome in the spot where the ice biome was, and vice versa. And I don't know what else it may do. I don't know if maybe structures are affected in that way as well. So perhaps maybe you have an ocean monument in your world, but it is in different coordinates than mine. And I've also seen pictures and stuff of some of my fans who are playing along with me on this seed. And this little hill right over here that you see, for me, for them, it is like a huge mountain. So, and I mean, I do know that some of the landscapes do change a little bit. So, just fair warning to you. So hopefully you guys will still be able to find your ocean monument over here once I give you the coordinates here. So from home. We're gonna go. Where the heck am I on this map here? How am I? Oh, I'm already. Oh, okay. I see where I'm at. Okay. So yeah, actually, we're gonna be heading north. It looks like. So we're gonna be going north from home. So there's home, and we're gonna be heading north. And I mean, really, I don't know. I mean, I was gonna cut to, me getting there, but I don't know. Maybe you guys want to watch me actually go there so that you don't get lost on your way there too. But I don't know. I mean, I'm going to give you the coordinates when we get there, so hopefully that'll prevent you from getting lost. But you know what? I will have you guys run with me just to make sure. But it is a little bit far away, guys, so you do need to prepare. Maybe grab yourself a boat or something. I do have the luck of, having depth strider and all that good stuff on my boots. And so I can travel through the water just as quickly as on a boat. Well, maybe not quite as fast, actually, now that we got the, better updated boat. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. But so yeah, we're gonna go this way, and I mean, really, you don't have to worry too much. Like, you don't. I mean, you can go over that direction a little bit. I mean, you'll still pretty much come out where you need to be. So, and you'll figure this out really easily too. You'll memorize it. If you're going back and forth, I mean, really, it isn't a challenge because you're gonna be seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over again. You're gonna, memorize geographical features and stuff like that. So you'll know where you're going and how to get there. I mean, really, it isn't too hard. And so you should pass through or right by a marsh biome again, unless it has been switched with something. I'm gonna kill you, dude. I want your food, man. I want your food. Sweet. Sorry, piggy, but I must have your pork chops. So job is going good, guys. But it is killing me. Like, really, it's killing me. I haven't worked in a very long time. I mean, I don't know exactly how long it's been. It's been, years, though. I mean, like 3 or 4. I don't know, maybe not even that long. I've held the random odd job here and there in that time, but I mean, not really worked, like not worked. So, I mean, it's, really taking a toll on me, and I'm, trying to get used to it again. Here's another swamp biome. But it's fun. I mean, I'm enjoying it, and you know what? It's actually given me quite a confidence boost to be out working again. And I don't know, like, it makes me feel what's the word? Motivated. It's nice. So, I feel a little better, as a man, as a person, as a father, as a husband, as a provider, to be doing it. And it's going good, but it is kind of killing me. I'm hurting so bad, and I don't know. My doctor thinks that I might have lupus. Because I have a very odd rash on my right leg, and he says lupus could often present itself as a rash, but that wasn't the only thing that made him think it was potentially that. It was another thing was, I have very odd, inexplicably occurring pains, and they occur in places where people with lupus would have them. Lupus attacks soft and connective tissues. So like my whole, right leg where my rash is, like my entire right leg is killing me. My hip, my right knee, and my right foot. Oh my God, I can barely walk. Seriously, guys, it is so terrible. Like, oh man, it's the worst freaking thing in the world. But you know what? It's all good. Those of you that don't know, lupus is an autoimmune disease. So, like basically your body's own defensive cells, your body's own, no, dude, stay away. Your body's own defenses against, bacteria and infection and all that essentially attack itself. So yeah, no bueno there, not good. If I do have lupus, it's attacking, my soft tissue and my joints and stuff, and basically, it's making me hurt more than I really need to. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's just one of the, guesses. But we'll see what happens in the future. So yeah, I've been hurting really bad. But on the plus side, you guys know I'm not a skinny dude. I mean, I'm not a skinny guy by any means. I'm not a a model or anything like that. But Let's see. Those of you that have seen me, I mean, people call me fat and all that stuff, yada yada. Who cares? I mean, I know I'm fat, dude. Like, stating the obvious much. But I mean, those of you, who have seen me like during streams, probably, would not guess that I weigh as much as I actually do. Me, I weigh, well, I mean, I used to. I don't anymore, but I used to weigh about 340 pounds. No joke. And I mean, this is like only like a couple months ago, dudes. Like, I mean, me, I really weighed like a lot. So, yeah. But, I mean, the cool thing though is this job, since I'm really active and everything, it's got me losing weight. So I am now down to, well, I had lost a few pounds before starting the job. I was down to about 335, from like 345. And so I weighed myself, the other day, and I'm down to, no, you freaking idiots. And I'm down to about 305 pounds now. So I've lost almost 30 pounds in the 2.5 weeks I've been working, man. Like, that is just freaking insane, dude. But I mean, I'm really happy too because I've been wanting to lose weight for a while. I mean, I used to be pretty thin too, but then my back took a poo-poo on me and made me all sore, made me hurt, and so I mean, I wasn't able to get up and do much. I wasn't able to really work out, all that good stuff. So it's really affected my health, my back being the way it is. But it's all good because I'm starting to lose that weight, which is just awesome. And so now here we are, guys. That is our monument over there in between those little sand blocks. Sip of coffee. My apologies. I am super tired, guys. So, me. I'm always drinking my coffee up, dudes. Let me get a little bit more sand real quick. Because you know what? If I don't do this now and plug up this hole, it is going to freaking drive me absolutely crazy. I hate it. So, I need to do it now. And, of course, we are here to do more sand grabbing because we need to get a lot of sandstone, and I mean a lot, guys. So I'm going to need to do that. So here is the ocean monument. Let me get out those coordinates for you so you guys can find it. So we'll just do it right here. You know what I mean? This is close enough. We're on the beach. It's right smack dab there. That's your coordinates. So we got x -809, y 64, which honestly the y in this case really doesn't matter, and then z or z -1810. So x -809, z -1810. And there you go. So guys, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go over here. Like, this is kind of where, look at the bunnies chilling in my boat, butt to butt action. Now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do some mining for sand. This is generally the spot that I do it because I mean, I try to do, like, when I do get sand and dirt, stuff like that, I try and do it far away from home. Because, I don't want it to be somewhere I'm actually going to go to very often, and build things, and I'm going to see it too much. It'll look ugly, everything that I end up doing to the area. So, I mean, really, I try to do all this kind of stuff far away from home. And so I've been doing it here, and this is like a great place for it. It's nice and huge and flat, so, it gives me a great little spot to do it. So I'm going to do this, guys, for a little while, and I'm going to be back with you. We'll be back home, and we'll begin construction on our cactus farm pyramid. Be with you in a minute. Guys, as I was collecting sand over there, it occurred to me, like, alright, so look, I got all this sandstone so far, and then, let me do one more little block of sand to get one more sandstone block. And yeah, I'm like, dude, why am I doing this the hard way? Because, I mean, you do, what, it's four blocks of sand into one sandstone block. So, I mean, that's a lot of freaking sand digging, and I'm not too much of a fan of that. It's sort of annoying and tedious, and it's a long process. So I'm like, you know what, dude? There's a freaking desert temple right here, man. And I think I did, but I don't recall if I've actually gone into this one or not yet. Maybe, no, I don't remember. So let's, you know what, I'm gonna go into it really quick. Let's go and do that. And then, I don't know, maybe there should be a hole. Yeah, I did, but that's cool. You know what? I'm gonna make sure that I actually deactivated the TNT too. Well, I mean, I did do it kind of, but still need to get it. So let's do that real quick. Cool. And let's just tear this temple down, dude. I mean, we don't really need it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Save myself some work, some time. Awesome. I don't have to do all of that insane sand digging. And yeah, I believe I already checked. Yeah, they sucked too. Bones, poop, poop, and oh, dude, yeah, man, I'll take that. Sweet. I had sandstone in there. Sweet. So now what we can do is we'll just take this bad boy apart, and let's do it. And this pickaxe, dude, oh my god, man. It like destroys this thing so freaking quick. Sandstone is like nothing. It's like netherrack with this thing. It's just crazy. Just blah, 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 destroy. Love it. Opening up the floor plan. Alright guys, so I'm going to do this a little bit longer. You know, I'm going to get a lot of sandstone. And then I will come back to you and we will start working on that pyramid. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, everybody, we are back home now. And we are going to build our pyramid now. I'm hoping that I got enough, is that a skelly? It is a skelly. 2 skellies. And I'm hoping now that I've got enough sandstone. So, because you know, the thing about pyramids, man, they're pretty darn tricky. Now, you know, you might feel like you're building it big enough. But you know what? It's actually kind of funny because, you know, pyramids, even though you feel like you're building it big enough, you know, they might not actually be big enough yet. So, I mean, I don't know, dude. It just, like, depends. So, and yes, you know, I was hoping to get an arrow. Cool. So, like, you know, you might get a lot of blocks, but, you know, when you put them down and, like, you know, build up the pyramid, it feels like, you know, maybe you made it, like, huge. But actually, you know, then it ends up coming out, like, not quite so big. It's very weird. I don't know. Like, but, I mean, it just, I don't know. I've had plenty of experience building pyramids. You know, on my world that kind of, you know, got me making videos on YouTube, I built 3 of them, actually. And, you know, I had to rebuild a couple of them because, you know, going through and I'm, you know, building them. And it felt like I was making them big enough, but then when I was finished, I'm like, you know, it is not tall enough. Like, it doesn't feel, you know, like a pyramid. So you got to really, you know, be careful how you go about making them. Because, I mean, if the base is not, like, huge, like much bigger than, you know, you would expect it to be, then you will have a small pyramid. And, you know, we don't want that. No, no. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 24. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So that should be 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. All right, cool, awesome, and great. Now this is going to be a huge pyramid. You know, I mean, I want it to be so, but you know what? Obviously, I'm not gonna like take up all of the room inside of the pyramid. You know, with my cactus farm, so I'm gonna have a lot of extra space in here, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with it at this point. But you know what? We'll figure it out as we go. 1, 2, 3. So that's actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have 4 left. And that's, yeah. No, wait. Dude, now I'm confused. Oh, I'm sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, did one too many. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Almost there, dudes. Almost there. Cool. Now, there we go. And now it's easier because all we need to do is just connect them together to make our nice big old pyramid base. Oh, a little too much. Is that it? Cool. Maybe? I don't know. You know, let's start over here, dude. Oh yeah, and so the inside, you know what, is actually going to be 28 by 28 because I'm doing, you know, 30 by 30, and I'm doing the blocks on the inside, so yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I'm good, man. I had a feeling, you know, that might have been one too far, so cool. And, dude, come on. And now let's do the, oops, shoot, the next level here. Cool. This is going to take me a little bit. I think we'll do some fast forward action for you guys so you can, you know, maybe actually sit through and like watch this whole thing. So we're gonna do some fast forwarding. Alright, everyone. So now I am pretty much done with the basic structure of the pyramid. Now, you guys might have noticed that I did do 2 blocks in right here. And I did do that on purpose. You know, I took a little bit of inspiration from Mayan-style temples. Because you know what, they do something similar. You know, they kind of go up, you know, step and step, and then they have parts that are recessed in a little further. But you know what, I do like that. I like the way that is designed. So I'm going to do that here. But you know what else I'm going to do? I am definitely going to, you know, make it look a bit fancier than, you know, just a plain old temple. Because you know what? It's plain, all right? I mean, and it looks kind of cool. It does. I mean, it's a temple. It's cool. But, I mean, really, you know, we need it to be a little bit fancier than that. And you guys know me. And, you know, I must have it looking nicer than that. That's just not cool if you don't, you know? So, I'm now going to, I hope I have enough. I'm going to go get some red sand now, and I'm going to do some red sandstone. And, you know, another thing that I'm kind of taking, you know, from the Mayan architecture as well is the top of the pyramid. You know, I didn't do a perfect point. You know, I did kind of make it sort of flat. And, you know, they used to do, like, sacrifices and stuff like that on the tops of their pyramids. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do, like, a, you know, small area up top where, you know, one can actually go. And, you know, maybe we'll do something with that. So, I'm going to make stairs going up there, but, you know, they need to be, I don't know, designy and cool looking. They just need to look sweet. So, now I'm going to try to do that. So, let me grab, you know, I'm going to take all this darn red sand here. And let me see, yep, get a whole bunch of that. And we need to make a lot of red sandstone, I'm sure. Because you know what, I'm going to need a lot. Well, maybe. I mean, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a lot. So, we got to make a whole bunch now. I'll be back with you guys when I'm done. Alright, hey guys. And we're back. Dude, man, it's like already freaking night again. Like, Jesus Christmas. Alright, now. So I forgot to, you know, like in the little montage that I did for you, I totally forgot to do my floor in here. So, you know what? I'm doing that really quick, too. Oops. And so we can get that all done. Because you know what? I don't like the red, number one. You know, the red stained clay, number one. I don't like that. It's ugly. And number two, it is so much brighter in here with just sandstone in it. But you know what I'm probably going to do, you know, is maybe, no, probably definitely not even maybe, put some glowstone in the floor. So, you know, maybe we get a little extra light and we don't have to, you know, have torches and stuff sitting all over the place because I don't like that. It's super ugly. But you know what I'm going to do? We got to, like, you know, work on our designy portions of this build. So, alright, let's get that. This, get all of this here. Right. Whoop, what is that? Oh. And... oh. Dude, I could have sworn, like, I swear to God I picked up red stained clay, but I guess not. Sweet. There we go. Gotta do some... oh yeah, man, like many stairs too. There we go. Alright, dudes, let's get, yep, now we're going to go up here, and I'm going to put some glowstone into the ceiling. Keep it nice and lit up at night, and, you know, it'll, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll light up a little bit inside the pyramid. Yeah, and now, so what I want to do is, let's do this here, like that. Let's cut this out of here. Cool. And there we go. Do that. Alright, let's get this too. Just, oop, shoot. And, oh. Dude, come on, man. Oh. It's cool. We got it. No destroying the pyramid. And, alright. So, do that. And, cool. So now, let's get more of this here. Do that. And one more. Whoops. Oh my god. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is, you know, like, as I've said a million times before, it really helps your build to, you know, to do, like, excuse me, contrasting colors and textures. But you know what? This is all the same texture, but the color contrast I think is going to look really cool. So you know what I'm going to do is like, we're going to do, what is it? I guess you can call it trim in the red sandstone. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Maybe it'll be bad, but I think it's going to look pretty darn cool. And so let's just keep up with that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to, of course, do more to the door as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is we're going to start over here. And so we have to go in 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So right here, and then right here. And so we'll do blink, 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 blink. Here we go. Cool. And then, yep, do that all the way up. You know, let me see here really quick. That here, just like this. Yeah, dude, this will be sweet. I'm freaking loving it, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's gonna be complicated though, man. Working our way up. Alright, dude, there and there. Right in the middle. Yeah. Man, cool. This is gonna be sweet. Alright. Had to make sure it was dead center. You know, it'd be a bummer to get all the way up there and, oh no, dude, we got it wrong. That would kind of suck. So, alright. And let's just do stairs like that. And we'll add the red sandstone on the sides. Cool. Just do here like that. And you know what, actually, what I want to do is I want to make it, you know what I'm going to do is make it wider at the base. And then I will make it narrower as we approach the top. So that, I mean, really, again, I don't know for sure, but I think that'll look pretty cool. So, oh man. It'd be really sweet if my pickaxe did not totally destroy everything in my vicinity. It's too OP. And cool. Alright, and let's do this too. Dude, I am excited for this pyramid. It's going to be stellar, guys. It's really going to be good. I mean, again, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. So, it's going to be pretty cool. And, yep, right here. And then that's where we're going to begin our little, you know, narrowing down spot. So, right here, too. I'm going to do one like that. Here and here. And now I'm going to do, let's just do some red right there. Do like that. And alright, cool. And so now we're going to do 2 little stairs, just going the rest of the way up. Kind of cool, I think. Oh man, I'm nervous, guys. I hate when I try to do like a big build, you know, and like I'm like, oh yeah, man, I got this vision, dude. It's gonna be so sweet, and then it comes out looking like terrible, you know. It's like, oh wow, I'm such a tool. But I'm feeling confident in this. I don't know. I mean, I've been, you know, trying to think the last few days. I'm like, God, what can I do, man? You know, like I need something to do. What do I want to build next? I'm like, I know. I've been meaning to do a cactus farm now for some time. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, I got all that extra stuff, you know, dude. I flattened it out, cleared it, so now I can do something nice. Made a sweet pyramid. So, yeah, buddy. Cool. All right, now, let's see what I'm going to do. Let's put sandstone back here. Right, yeah, all right. And then, cool, what we need to do is just come down through like this. And on both sides here. And yeah, and I'm gonna do, let's get this here. And, yep, like that. Oops, darn it. Oh yeah, and as you guys do know, it usually takes me, you know, some time to do a recording. You know, it's like a lot of prep and everything. So, obviously, you know, it's hard for me to get the time to do that. So I got Final Fantasy 15 several days ago. And you know, when I'm like, you know, I have a little bit of time to do something like play, but no time to actually do recording, you know, then I'll play Final Fantasy. And man, I freaking love that game, guys. I really do. You know, I'm not a. It says like on the, you know, beginning of the screen, it says a Final Fantasy for fans and first timers. And you know what? I'd kind of be more like a first timer, really, because me personally, you know what? I never did get into the Final Fantasy games. And you know, it's not anything personal, really. That looks cool. I do like that very muchly. But you know, it wasn't anything personal or anything like that. But dude, I hate, except for Pokemon, I hate turn-based combat. I don't know why, but like I could never get into it because of the turn-based combat. I'm like, dude, this is so stupid, man. You know, like if you were freaking fighting someone in real life, you know, I mean, the last thing you're gonna do is like run at them and like hit them with a sword and then back up and be like, your turn, hit me with your sword. You know, I mean, dude, come on, like that's just freaking stupid. But Pokemon, you know what? I mean, really, I don't know why, but I love it, and I don't freaking mind that it's turn-based, like, at all. I just love the crap out of Pokemon, so I'm okay with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And so, yeah, you know, Final Fantasy, dude, it's great. I mean, you know, I'm loving it a lot. Like, it's really good. Um, It's open world, so you know that's definitely different. You know, I mean most Final Fantasies are pretty linear, so yeah, this one's open world. You can go like everywhere, dude. It's insane, man. And I don't know the combat though. I like the combat and it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but you know it's a little simplistic. I mean, like you do you know practically everything that you're gonna do with one button. You know, again, for me, I am on the PlayStation 4, so for me, it's circle button basically, and you know, you pretty much do like everything that you're gonna do with circle button. It's like, all right, that's pretty simple, you know, and I mean, again, it isn't terrible. It's still combat is quite fun. I really do like it, but I mean, you know, it's like it's weird, dude. Like, there's just kind of not much to it at first, but you do unlock more as you go, and it gets really cool, you know. Level cap's 99. I think I'm at like level 30 right now. Um, and like the thing that you know I love so much about Japanese games is you know all those subtle little like things that you know if you didn't have any kind of appreciation for you know the way Japanese developers make their games, it would just be you know the most random thing in the world to you. You know what I mean? Like in the game. You know, you can do like fishing. So you know, your character and all. By the way, all their names are Latin, which I absolutely love because I love Latin. It is a bomb language. And you know, like all the main characters, like all their names are Latin. So your character, the one you play, his name is Noctis, and then you've got Gladiolus, Ignis, and Prompto. Now, Prompto is my favorite. I don't know why, really, because he's not usually my style. He's kind of like a punk rock kind of dude. But you know, he's got a great personality. I've heard people like dogging on the game because like they're like, oh, you know, I mean the characters are kind of like, you know, your generic. Um, you know, there's like the big brute tanky guy. You know, there's the comic relief, and then there's the serious one. And they're like, you know, their roles are you know two-dimensional and they don't really develop. You know what? For me, dude, honestly, I do not agree a bit. The characters develop really well, and there is a huge connection between, you know, all of them. They're like best friends, man. And they really do develop really nicely. I like it a lot. Now, you know, I'm like not a huge fan of like, you know, stories and games. I mean, if there's a legible story, that is awesome. You know what I mean? But like I'm not a huge fan of stories. You know, the story will kind of fall by the wayside a little bit as you go through the world. Because I mean, there's like all these insanely complicated things going on, you know, in the story, and I mean, it's you know tragic and all this, but you know, you're doing like so many like random you know, like fetch quests and just like all the, you know, general side questy stuff that you do. And it just, you know, I mean, it feels like the story really has no weight because, I mean, you don't, you know, it doesn't really affect anything you do in like the rest of the game. Like during side quests, you know, you're doing stupid things like fighting toads for people. and it just doesn't feel like there's that much weight to it because they're not like talking about like what's really going on. You know what I mean? So you're kind of like, I don't know, man. That is a little weird. You know, they're just kind of not too worried about it. But I mean, it's really good though. I really like the game and I enjoy it so much. I love it. Um, you know, the combat's fun. It gets better. You know, it gets a little more complicated. Um, I mean, I don't really know exactly where the game's going to lead me yet because I have a long way to go too. But I mean, you know, I don't mind, dude. It's a fun quest and I'm up for it. So, and you know, more on the point of like random stuff that you would, you know, normally not appreciate unless you had any kind of appreciation for like Japanese games. So you know, oh Christ, your main dude, you know, Noctis. His skill is fishing, so you can do fishing, you know, random fishing stuff, and it's like really cool, dude. Like you can just do random fishing, and you know, my headset was just like trying to shut itself off for some stupid reason. So you know, you do that, and you can use the fish you catch for food or sell them. You know, so there's treasure fish, I think they're called, which are, you know, ones that aren't edible, but you want to sell them, and you do. You know, and then there's edible fish, which are pretty cool. And so that's your skill as you level it up, you know, by fishing more. You do get, you know, better like at fishing. So, you know, your lures last longer, your line lasts longer, stuff like that. You know, and then Gladioluses, man, that dude is super useful. His is survival skill. And really all that'll do is after a fight, you know, he'll pick up items like from enemies, you know, after a fight. And, you know, basically the more you walk around through the game, the higher his skill gets. So it's pretty easy to level up. And, you know, it's a pretty passive level up. You know, and then you have Ignis. He's like the cook. So the experience is kind of strange in the game. So you do get experience, you know, I mean, of course. But like all the experience you get, you know, like kind of it like counts up, and then, you know, to do like a level up or anything like that, you need to rest at a campsite or at some kind of a lodging. And you know, when you do though, it like does a tally. So all the experience you guys accrued before you rested up then gets distributed into your characters. You know, so like if you get you know, 10,000 experience, and it would be enough to level you like 3 times, and you know, you need those levels. It's not going to level you until you go to rest at a campground or you know, a lodge of some sort. You've got to do the rest thing, you know. And then it'll tally up the experience for you, and then it'll actually level you up. So, but you know, anyway, what you do when you're at all these rest areas is like Ignis will then cook a meal for you, and it's awesome because it's a stat boosting meal. You know, you can unlock new recipes as you go through the world, which is really cool. And you know, it is like super useful because it's a super stat boosting. You know, as you get better recipes, they boost your stats. So you know, HP will be increased, you know, by, you know, so many points, and then attack will be increased by so many points, and yada yada yada. So you know, what's awesome is you can do like, you know, rest at a campground or something maybe, you know, and then like the next day you have like a huge hunt planned or something, you know, and there's like a big beast that you have to kill, right? And he's tough to do. So you know, I mean, all you have to do is then go to sleep and cook a really good stat and, you know, stat boosting meal, and then the next day when you go to do your hunt, you know, then you have like extra health, you know, extra attack and stuff like that. So it's really cool, guys. I mean, dude, seriously, you don't even know. I mean, really, it's so freaking cool. And then there's Prompto, and his skill's photography. Like after you rest at a campfire or whatever, you know, it'll show like 10 different pictures that he took throughout the course of the day. And you know, it seems like super random at first, and it honestly is. But you know what? I mean, it is still really cool because you actually get some pretty freaking sweet photos, man. So, like, you know, you just kind of get photos and you can save them or not, man. It's awesome. And as his skill levels up, the dude learns new filters to use. So you can do like filters and stuff on your photos too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, man. So, you know, if you don't have the game, guys, you need to go get the game. I mean, for real. You don't even know what you're missing out on. It's so amazing. All right, I'm going to finish up this side right here. Now, I'm sorry I probably bored all of you to tears talking about it so long. But you know what? I haven't seen you guys in a while, so I'm hoping that you're okay with me just kind of chilling and talking to you. I hope that's cool. But you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to come back with you. Okay, so we're just about through for this episode anyway, guys. I mean, you know, I still need to do the actual farm build itself, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to actually have time to today, but hopefully that's cool. You know, we'll just need to do a second part for this build, but that's all right. You know, I mean, it is looking pretty darn cool if I say so myself. That is a freaking beastly looking entrance too, man. Look at that, dude. That is sweet. Yeah. Cool. Man, I'm loving it. It's awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome. Sweetness. Let me see how this looks here. And you know what? I like it. I do. Let's keep it going here. A little more. A little further. Oh, I'm out of stairs. Let me see here. Would that look good or terrible? Huh. And no, dude, looks cool. Dude, sweet. Sweet. I like it a lot. Oh, yeah, man. That is freaking boss, guys. That is so cool, dude. I'm really happy with how this build's coming out. You gotta love when a plan comes together, guys, you know? I mean, really, you do. Because let's face it, in Minecraft, you spend hours doing something, man, you know, and it isn't too good. Oh, it hits you real hard, man. Right in the heart. Just freaking awful. Cool. So you know what now? Really quick, what I'm going to do before we end the episode, because I'm going to need to, yeah, you know, let's do this, and let's grab this here. Whoops. Nope, wrong. Alright, cool. Let's get a, yep. Now, let's do 18. Yes. Haha. Alright, cool. And now, you know what else I want to do? And, you know, I'll probably have to do, like, off-camera maybe because, you know, obviously I'm not going to have the time to do this, and it's going to be super repetitive too, is I might do some chiseled sandstone. And, you know, I'll probably do, like, you know, some chiseled sandstone on, like, different levels and go all the way around too, just, you know, to add more detail in the textures, because, you know, I like that detail, guys. I do. Oh, man, this is looking sick, dudes. I love it. Freaking awesome. Yes, sweet. Cool. And do that here. And yeah, right here. Cool. Here we go. Now I'm not actually wanting this to be like roofed in too, so you know, I mean that's all I'm gonna do. Well, you know, maybe I'll no. You know, I'll do like that. Let us just. Oh no, I don't have enough. But that's cool. And you know, looks good too. I do like it very much. Now, this thing is really taking shape, guys, and it is looking bomb diggity. So happy with that. Alright, cool. Now, it's coming out actually, you know, again, it's coming out much better than I had hoped or anticipated, you know, in my head for it too. So, not too shabby. Now, I'm pretty darn happy with that. Let's kind of take a little gander here, you know, real quick. Just see. Oh, man. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Man. Dude, that's so friggin' sweet. Now, you know what? I'm going to do, let's see, one more thing here really quick. And I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Now, as you see, what I did was I took all the corner blocks and I made them into chiseled red sandstone. And I think that looks freaking epic, guys. And I'm hoping you like it too. I think this thing looks freaking amazeballs. Man, look at it. It's so cool. I'm actually really, really proud of this one, man. This came out incredibly well. I'm freaking so stoked with this. Man, it looks really rad, guys. And I'm hoping that you like it too. Let me know what you think about it. I'm you know, pretty sure you guys will like it. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, and let me know what you guys think, and you know, if there's anything I need to do to improve. But you know what? You might not even really need to do any suggestions yet because I am, of course, still not through. You know, we're gonna have to do another part to finish this, and we may even need to do a third. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today, and you know, supporting the channel. I really, really, really appreciate the support. You don't even understand how much it means to me. and I really appreciate your continued patience with me. I know it's frustrating for you guys, for day after day after day, to not see a video from me. I know so many of you really look forward to a video to watch too. And I mean, believe me, you guys, I hate knowing that I'm letting you down when I don't get to do that for you. So thank you for your patience. I cannot wait for the day, hopefully, if the day comes, when I'm able to walk in, give my 2 weeks notice at my job, and pursue this full time for a living. But that could all just be a stupid dream, but here's hoping it's not, right? So guys, thank you so much. Keep the likes and the love and the subs coming. You know that I appreciate it. Welcome again to all the newcomers. You guys, I'm so happy to welcome you to the family here. It's a great place. And again, you guys, as responsible as I am to, maintain the comments, you guys are too. It's your community too, and if you care about it, make sure you help me keep the comments nice and clean as well. So if you see anybody being rude to someone for really no good reason, sometimes people ask a simple question and someone's really snotty and sarcastic back to them. Guys, that's not cool, and I'm not about that, so let's not do that. So I need your guys' help too, to make sure that this place continues rocking the way it is. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you all, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.